Now we're live. Great. That's what I thought. Hi, everybody. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Actors Fast Track Live. Hello. Oh, Dory, thank you so much for being here. Yay. I love when people come in right away. We love all of our actors. If you are an actor who is joining us tonight and went to Pitch Fest over the weekend, please comment. I want to shout you out. I want to hear your experience. We can tell all the amazing people over here and on TikTok and on the gram and everything how awesome Pitch Fest was and what you're planning on doing this week. So, Dory, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. All right. So, guys, hi, everyone. Yes, let us know where you're coming from. So, if you're just joining us, I was thinking a great thing to talk about today. I don't know if Valerie's joining us, but I think the best thing to talk about today is pitching and business. And are you open for business? Because when we were pitching over the weekend, we were discussing pitching to your sales team, your agents, your reps, the managers, all the people our sales team. Hey, girl. What up, girl? Hey.
Hi. I was like, where am I?
I said, where is she? I can't find her. We're not together. We're so sad we're not together, but it's okay.
I know. We had a really bad storm today, and we're having it right now.
Yeah, so, you're going to hear the thunder in real time tonight.
Hello. Oh, Malia. Hi, over here on TikTok. Hi, everyone. Who we got in the room over here?
We got Dory. I'm trying to see who else is in the room. But I'm just telling everybody, if you came to Pitch Fest over the weekend, I want to know down below. Hey, oh, it's okay. Oh, nice Dory. She's improving her site. Very nice. Very nice. Cool.
Great. Oh, good, Dory. Oh, good, Dory. Oh, I know Dory.
Yay.
Yeah, from the challenge.
I love it.
That's Dory, so cool.
How did you like the challenge? Because I'm rewatching everything right now. I'm like, I got to make sure everything I learned matches. I remembered a whole bunch of stuff that I realized I can tell agents and managers that I totally forgot my skill set, including live streaming. So guys, I think that, we downloaded so much information from so many people over the weekend. It was crazy. All right. We did different rooms. We had different agents, and we are giving away some new things today. But we wanted to talk about the most important thing, which I think is being open for business. I think your business ready to be open? Because you might be giving, the milk and the cow away if you get a salesperson too soon.
Yeah. Right? So let me explain what we mean about that. Hey, Nabila, good to see you. Here's what I mean by that, you guys. A lot of you spend all of your time looking for an agent, right? I mean, that's what you're told to do.
Yep.
So let me try to make sense why it doesn't make sense. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's because, listen, if you came to me and you told me, if your acting career is a restaurant, and you said, Valorie, I'm going to open a restaurant and I'm looking for a manager. I'm like, great. Where's your restaurant? Oh, I haven't built it yet. I would go, well, why are you hiring a manager for your restaurant if you haven't even built it yet? That makes no sense. Exactly. You guys must be building your acting business before you are hiring someone to work for you. I mean, that just doesn't make any sense. If you don't have any credits, if you didn't go to Juilliard or Yale, if you don't look like Angelina Jolie, if you are, if you have nothing to talk about, why would an agent want to come on and work with you? An agent is a commission-based salesperson, and they only make money when you make money. So we have to talk about, now that we're through the Pitch Fest, and by the way, we're getting agents that are getting, being interested in some of our clients. We've already had clients get meetings. We've already got a couple of offers to sign. So it's happening quickly.
And I want to say, the agents in the room, because I moderated the international room, we had 50 actors. Everyone stayed to watch everybody's pitch. And at the end of it, the agents that were there, we had someone from Canada, we had 2 from the UK. They were so grateful and so proud of all the people that came in, pitching in front of their peers, but showing up and doing it, because it could get really scary. But they were so honored to have received that. So if any actors out there who are worried about pitching agents, or, oh my God, they're not going to like me, these people, I think they want to be seen just like you want to be seen. They want to know that you're taking a time investing in them, and vice versa. And that's even when you pitch your buyers, which are your casting directors, your producers, your directors. Right. But I do think a big part of that, and especially that we saw over the weekend, is that a lot of people have been jumping the gun with reps, Like they're going over their career, they're skipping the whole career and just going to the
and they spend their whole time. They'll spend a year looking for an agent. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, again, if your acting business is a restaurant, it's like most of you have the doors locked. You're not letting any customers in, and you got your butt turned to the door, and you're like, you manage the French fries, you're all back here in the back end of your business, which is why you're not successful as an actor, right? Hi, Annie. Hi, you guys. Listen, if you want to come on over here, we are on our StreamYard, which is actors. It's what is it? ActorsFastTrack.com.
ActorsFastTrack.com /live show.
If you want to come over here on the StreamYard, because we are giving away a $497 package tonight. But you got to be over here with us and commenting on what we're talking about. So if you want to come over here, we are over here on StreamYard at ActorsFastTrack.com /live show. And you can come on over here, or you can go to my website, Actors Fast Track, and hit that at the top right there. So we want to talk about building business, and we want to talk about you guys making money as an actor, right? So then you can get an agent because you're making money, and the agent will be happy to represent you. So one of the easiest ways to make money is user-generated content.
Oh, I think so. I think it is a very easy way to make money. Guys, this biggest question that we had this weekend, and the biggest thing that all actors come, including myself, guys, is how can I make money as an actor? I want to sign up, but I don't know how to make money. And the best thing I tell them is that we have UGC now. We're doing self-tapes all the time. I had a self-tape this morning. I still have my makeup on. I filmed so much UGC today because UGC, user-generated content, is a very fun and easy way for actors to make money. And no, you do not have to be a social media influencer. No, you don't have to talk in front of the camera if you don't want to, although those are really good because you can use them in your resume, your portfolio. Guys, my UGC portfolio, where I do talking heads or stuff like I'm doing right now with Valorie, or my own stuff, has gotten me so much work. And I've worked with big brands like Versace, Tempur-Pedic. I got to flown out to China and had all these amazing experiences because of UGC. And really, you get a lot in there because they like to see your personality.
Yeah.
And that shows your personality, all the different areas of your personality. And it's much more exciting, I think, than a show reel. Because my portfolio, it has all these different things on it. You get to show that you're diverse and you're active and you're working.
And if your business is making money, if your acting business is making money, we have a client that's going to make $250,000 this year, $250,000 doing user-generated content. Mm-hmm. Like, he can go take some money and produce his own film, right? Like, he can do that. He doesn't need, and so when you have money coming into your business, then you can invest in the things that are going to make you money. Mm-hmm. And it's one of the fastest paths to cash is user-generated content. So we have a couple of things. We have our pre-recorded courses. We've taught this class twice already. So we have our pre-recorded course, and it comes with all of the things that you need, like where to find UGC work, how to do a pitch deck,
the different types of UGC videos that you can find, a great way to get started, how to get started if you don't have a portfolio. I think what's really great about this is, like, it's really easy to start UGC even if you've never done it before, because you could do it with things you have in the house. And especially to all my actors out there, the big thing about this, with the equipment that we use, this really cool tripod that I got off TikTok Shop, because now I'm obsessed. TikTok Shop, I can make a video with this because I'm part of TikTok Shop. And if someone buys it from me, I can get commission. And I know people make it. I met people 2 months ago making $500,000 a month because of TikTok Shop. So guys, I'm just telling you right now, I don't even tell Valorie about this. I met a lot of people making a lot of money. They're doing content on TikTok Shop. Now, that might not be your thing, but there's so many other ways to make money, specifically doing user-generated content. And we're going to start expanding more, because if you buy the UGC course today for $97, you get like UGC 1 and 2, which are the first two courses that we did. Mike, who is the rock star making $250,000 with UGC this year, he is like amazing. He teaches about like negotiations and contracts and terminology that you need to know to negotiate, because the difference between UGC and a lot of other traditional acting work, you get to negotiate on your behalf about the licensing of your face, about how long it's called usage rights, guys. We have so much stuff we're going to tell you, but the one thing I can guarantee, if you follow what we tell you, you can make your first $1,000 in the first month. Like after you take the course in the first month, you can make $1,000. There is literally money on the floor.
Yeah. And you know what? Mike made $15,000 his first 3 months. Yeah. And he was like, Valorie, I made $15,000 doing user generated content. Right. And then after the first year, he was like, I can quit my job. Right. And just do user generated content, you know? And so great. We also are going to be teaching it live again coming up in August. So if you want to come to the live, right, if you want to join us for the live UGC course, which is going to be in August, that the price for that is $297. But you also get all the recordings from what we've done before, right?
And you'll be a part of the live recording, so you get to ask us questions in real time. You'll get to be a part of the experience. What are the dates of the August course again, so we can tell everybody?
Yeah, so the dates are. Let me tell you right now. It starts August 17th, August 24th, and August 31st.
Awesome. So guys,
and they're 2-hour classes each time. And we will probably also add another one of another Q&A if we need it.
Yeah,
but also you get access as part of being in the UGC course. You get access to our biz school where you will get live feedback on your videos that you're going to be shooting, because there's homework. You're going to have to do videos. You know, we had a client that during Snowmageddon, she came in, she had no makeup on, she just shoveled all the snow. She shot a video for a company of a product that she liked. She sent them to the she sent it to the company, and they came back at her and said, we'd like to hire you to do videos.
Yeah, right? It's so easy to make money doing UGC, especially if you are someone who, I mean, the ring light you guys are using, the mic you might be using, the tripod you're using, the backdrop all those blue backdrops that you spoke of, guys, do a video about this is how I do my self-tape setup. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, you could do a whole video of like, this is how I set up my self-tape thing, and you could like do something for each of the pieces.
You guys have so much going for you because you're actors. And so, you know, a lot of these people making money doing user-generated content are not actors.
No, they're everyday people, or they're influencers, and influencers are on the way out, or they're traditional content creators. Now, every person needs to be a content creator right now. Because you got to be, that's part of you being your own marketing team. Again, I want to press upon, you don't have to be a social media influencer and get millions of followers, but you do want to be able to advocate for your own content and make things in real time if someone wanted it. You know this, if you do all those monologue challenges, you could easily put a camera up, bring a product that you like and say, I love this soda bottle because I love the black cherry. It's really great. And that's how easy it is. Yeah. And then just put it out there. We teach you how to do the different types of UGC, the ones that are always needed in your portfolio. And so you can just, if you just have 3 videos in your portfolio, you're good. They just have to be different. But
Can I say something? Because I was thinking of this. Here's the thing that I've learned being a 42-year actress. I've been acting for 42 years. My credits are Castle, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., How You Met Your Mother, Resident Evil, Extinction, True Blood, American Horror Story, pretty much Disney show, on and on, right? I've been a working actress for 42 years. And the thing that I've learned that's got me jobs is if you just take that little extra time to do that little extra work, it gets you every time. So I'll give you an example. I was getting ready to start the user-generated content course with Jordan and Michael back in February or January when we did it the last time. And this girl reached out to me coincidentally, you know, trying to sell me user-generated content for my company, for Actors Fast Track, right? You guys, if she'd have just taken a minute and she could have used ChatGPT to go research me, research what my company was about, I probably would have given her an opportunity. But I get a million emails every year from people trying to sell me something. And very rarely, like maybe twice a year, I get an email from someone that's really taken the time to do their work and know who I am. Right. And I can tell you that applies for your acting too,
100%.
because man, when I got Glee, we didn't know what it was yet. I was the first episode. And so we had this script. And all I knew was it took place in Ohio. And there was a line that said, everything else is a la carte. Well, in Ohio, they say a la carte. So that's just taking that little extra time to understand how a word is said. So I'm in the room, I say everything else is a la carte, and I hear Ryan Murphy laugh. And I was like, oh, I just booked that. It was just like one little thing that I did that made me book Glee, which I get residual checks for them all the time. Right? Yeah.
We were talking about this the other day as well, guys. Like, being a smart actor is not just about researching your roles. It's also about researching the people that you're trying to connect with. Like Valorie said, that's like, she expects people to practice what they preach. I will tell you this, when I met Valorie, I did my homework, and I showed up at her booth and I was like, you are the best at what you do. I need to work with you. You like everything. Cause I was very interested in business of acting. And now a million years later, we're still here. We're like Thelma and Louise for the actors. But guys, I really would love to hear.
They don't like showing that, you guys. So I'm just like, that's why I keep flipping it back to me over here, guys that are watching it.
So guys,
yeah,
I would love to know any questions anyone might want to have about, like, what does it mean to open your business? Do I have an acting business? What if I'm just getting started out? Guys, we are here to help you guys because Valorie wants to change the way that actors do business and help actors be empowered to make lots of money. Because if you didn't know, like, I'm on track. If things go well like they're doing right now, I'm going to make 6 figures at the end of the year. I haven't done that since literally right after COVID.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it's been a weird couple of years for me.
I made 6 figures this year as an actor too. I have a commercial running right now with John Hamm, and it's been running since October, and I've made 6 figures on it. Exactly. Right. There is way more money to be made as an actor than they tell you. All that stuff you hear about, oh, it's all about luck. You don't have any, you don't have any control over your career. Yeah, like only the few make it. This 2% thing that I hear a lot of people talking about.
You shall not pass.
What do you? If only 2% of actors make it, then I'm an anomaly because I have 40% of my actors making a living acting that I work with. So either I'm the best at what I do, which I am, but
Corinne has a good question.
But way more than 2% are making a living. So don't listen to those people that tell you 2%. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
You all will be successful if you just get in line and stay in line.
Yeah, and just stay focused on your game and your end goal. Karina has a really great question. How do I keep my head in the right space to go beyond feeling discouraged from one? No.
Okay. How do I keep my head in the right space to go beyond feeling discouraged from one no? Okay. If you knew that you had to collect 100 no's before you got a yes, you would be out there collecting the no's so quickly. The issue is that a lot of you guys get a no and you're like, he said no, they said no, and you got to go, no, thank you, no, thank you, no, thank you, no, thank you. Get through those no's fast. And also, there is no such thing as rejection.
Yes.
No, there is no such. You're not rejected. You're just not picked, right? So you guys are like, no, like they don't go like, no,
we don't like you. Go away. They don't do that. They don't do that, guys.
Look for the thing that they want until they find it. Like they just look for the thing they want until they find it, right? There's no such thing. So get through those no's. Like, Simone, get through those no's, right? Quickly. Don't, I mean, I get no's all the time, although both commercials I audition for tomorrow. Yesterday, I'm going to book them.
Yes, you are.
For that.
Yeah, she is. She's definitely going to. Because, guys, she's got mindset when she walks in the room. So, Karina, I have the same thing where I was concerned about just the rejection because what ends up happening, guys, the rejection we feel from acting, just because of all the nuances that people who are not in the entertainment industry put on actors as like, is it really a job? That on top of if you have personal stress already, it could seem like a massive rejection. But reframe the rejection to an opportunity, because every rejection is a chance that you took that might lead you to something else. Like, this is my thing that I did this year. I have a book of the year of 1,000 no's. I am literally, there's a girl online that she seeks out rejection, and as she tries to pitch herself to whatever she wants. And if she gets a rejection, she writes it down. But most of the time, one thing always leads to another opportunity. And she became an actor, and she got signed, and she was never an actor before, and she got to do stuff for the Olympics. I mean, you guys don't understand that. That's what I'm saying. UGC is such low hanging fruit to really get those easy wins, because all these brands need it, and they're looking for real people like you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I definitely recommend, guys, if you haven't already and you're really looking to make money right now, if money is your main game, because Valorie always talks about that, every actor has a game right now. If that's your main game is money, like, yes, exactly, Karina. You're about to make one of those books right now? Yeah.
Right. And, you know, friends of mine, Kirk and Joni Boville, they were both series regulars, right? They left their jobs at 40 in Silicon Valley, and they moved to Los Angeles. Within 10 years, they were series regulars, right? And the reason is because they treated their acting business like a business, because they had been business in Silicon Valley. And so, you know, he would come and talk to my audience frequently, and he's like, you guys, the problem is you guys are part-time actors getting part-time results. You got to get in line and stay in line. And keep straight, because a lot of times what actors do is they throw out the baby with the bathwater, right? They start over. Every year we set our resolutions for ourselves, and then we start over. No, you just have to continue to get better and better and better and more defined and more defined. Once you open your business, you can't just close it and only, you know, I remember, what was that, Tuesday mornings? I remember when my girlfriend told me that they were only open on Tuesdays. I was like, no, girl, that's just the name. You guys are like only open on Tuesdays, right? Like, you've got to stop that. You've got to go and stand in line. And even when I wrote my first textbook and I was teaching business of acting, I believed that stuff that I was told as an actor. It's all about luck. You don't have any control. Only a few make it. And what I've learned in the last 15 years of this business is everyone that applies themselves is successful. Everyone. Exactly. So your career, your acting career is guaranteed. No one else is telling you that. I'm telling you that. Your acting career is guaranteed.
Yes. If you go after it like a business, like it's a deal, like it's the thing that's going to feed you and clothe you and house you and give you everything and give you joy, that if you stay focused, that's what it's about. Especially because, you know, I look, I have a degree in marketing. I was doing marketing for forever, and I decided to stop doing that because I got really burnt out. That was supposed to be my side gig for acting, but because the fact that took over, my acting started dwindling. And then I said, stop. And then all I do is I do marketing stuff for myself, and I do stuff that puts me in front of the camera that is adjacent to that, but it helps you make money. So we had some really great questions. So Dory said, what are your tips about discerning actual UGC clients and potential scammers? And Karina also has a really good question about acting business. So first I'm going to answer Dory. So tips on discerning actual UGC clients and potential scammers. First thing I'm going to tell you, if anyone tells you that, hey, I'll give it to you, just pay shipping and handling, 99% of the time, it is not, hey, Annie, hey, everyone who's joining us, guys, hi. Let me tell you right now, anyone that's asking you to pay stuff to work with them, no. That's the first thing. Also with scammers, guys, I recommend that anyone who's just starting out, there are so many sites. These sites, most of them, the really reputable ones, have already screened these brands, because the brands have a contract to be able to use the service to meet with the creators. So there's a two-sided marketplace where they bring in both the buyers and the sellers. Okay. So what you got to do is, honestly, like, I would start with the website, start with really simple stuff. Also, while you're getting like emails and things, look through it. Always check where the email is coming from. Even if it says their name, click and see what the actual email is.
Yeah.
That's the biggest way that scammers get us, right? Is that the email looks like it's like it came from Verizon and the name says Verizon, but when you click it, it's like 878920125.org. Like it's not a real website. So just think a big thing is about always doing research.
Yes, do
Oh,
your research.
mhm,
Always do your research. There's a lot of actor scams out there right now,
mhm.
right? There really are. So you
There
guys
are.
have to really do your research, right? Never give anyone money. Like the new scam out there is that, hey, you got cast in this role and you get this audition from AB Kaufman's office and you do it and then they say you booked it, but you have to join SAG first. And then they have their SAG rep call you, and that no, you always call SAG if you're going to join SAG. You call SAG, right, and give them your money directly. Do not ever do that. Don't ever do that.
And another important thing I would say is if it's a brand, go look at their social and see what they're already doing for content. If they have nothing, you don't know where this is going. So always ask questions like, where is this being placed? What would you like me to do? And guys, gifted collabs are great. The amount of money that I save with gifted collabs, I still do them. Just because I like free stuff. But aside from that, guys, like they really help because they also help, especially if you're trying to shift your niche or add to your niche. Gifted collabs are very helpful.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would just say do your research, go through the sites first, and you'll start getting jobs sent to you. All these sites are very much like Actors No Access and Backstage, where they send you literally what just came in of like, here's some stuff that like some new UGC listings that people are asking for. Also, Backstage has been a plethora of great opportunity with UGC. They actually have a whole UGC section now.
UGC.
Yeah, I got to work with Cuisinart last year because of Backstage and so many other brands. I would definitely say that Backstage is great because you already have a lot of your stuff in there and you can easily like shift back and forth. But I think that's really, really great. Backstage is also just the back end is really easy to handle. And I love that they have a payment system built in there. But I definitely think that the most important thing, if a brand reaches out, even if it's a brand that you might still want to submit to, before you speak to them, always see what they got going on and see what ads are doing, or if they've done stuff, or if they have a social presence, because you want to make sure you're putting your face with somebody that you really like.
Yeah. So, we had our pitch fest. For you guys that don't know, we had our pitch fest on Sunday. We had Emily Blunt's agent there. We had some amazing agents from all over the world there that our actors pitched to. A lot of them are getting called in. They've already had offers to sign, and we're only to Tuesday. So the list, of people have asked for emails. Agents and managers that we had there have been asking for my clients' emails. And so we have a lot of people getting signed. We only do an agent pitch once a year, but throughout the whole year, we have an ongoing meeting 3 times a month. And we have 3 masterminds a month that are recorded and sent to our clients. And in those masterminds, we work on your pitch, your brand, your reach outs to casting directors, producers, and writers. We have a marketing plan. We work on your social media, everything to do to make you a successful working full-time actor, right? And we have a lot of full-time actors that work with us. In the winter, we do a pitch to casting directors, producers, and writers, right? And we deal with a lot of stuff. And then once a month, we also bring in a special guest. We've had the showrunner for Lucifer. We've had the executive producer for 911. We've had Sam Anderson, the male lead in Amandaland, which is the hottest show in the UK. We have amazing guests every month that come. And our group is really, really the most powerful group we've ever had. It's like we have amazing actors. We have series leads that are clients. And so today we just want to say, hey, we made an offer to everyone to join us for a year. It's called our Breakthrough Track. And it's only $97 a month.
Yep.
Right.
$97.
You are good. And you guys are paying like $200, $300, $400 a month for an acting class, which is not going to get you an acting career. It's just not. And And I just saw Jessie pop up in here, and I remember when Jessie hired us, she said her first goal was to pay back what she gave us, and she did.
Yep.
Right? She set that as her goal. So we have the breakthrough track, but here's what we're doing with the breakthrough track today. If you join us today with the breakthrough track, you will also get the UGC course that we're offering for $297 course. It's a 1-year program, our breakthrough track. It's, if you pay in full, it's $997. You get 2 appointments with me. It's amazing.
2 one-on-one appointments with Valorie.
Yeah. Is there a replay of the pitch fest? Yeah, but you won't see the pitches because you can't record the breakthrough. You can't breakout rooms. Yeah. Anyway, if you want to join us, this is the least expensive way to join us, to get my attention, to get my help on your acting career. And I've helped many, many people become series leads. I've had people in Oscar-nominated films. I've had people in all sorts of things like that. Yes, they sign with good agents. They are.
David Wayman, we had 21 actors sign with agents across the board last year, and I have a feeling we're gonna at least get 30 this year. I mean, the amount of people that came.
100 actors there.
Yeah,
everyone's still setting up their meetings and taking their meetings, so no one's been signed yet, right? But we've had a lot of people already get meetings. And I'm sorry, Candace got a meeting with Harder Allen.
Oh, she did? Oh, that makes me so happy. Candace.
I know. I love it. So, I've been doing this for the Pitch Fest for 14 years, and I have actors get signed every year. Absolutely. Yep. And a lot of agents come because they know my actors are really great. And they love watching the pitches. They love it.
They do. They really do love watching the pitches. And I think that's something that surprises people. Like, I'm an actor, right? But I moderate the room. And it's great to see the other side where it's like, they're people just like you and me. Like, I think it's important to really demystify this whole powers that be concept. They're there for you. And I think another big thing, guys, why I would highly recommend Breakthrough Track, that's how I got started with Valorie like 12 years ago. Everything I've learned with Valorie throughout the years and what I've grown and worked on with her I've made so much money. Not only that, I've done so, as a producer, I've made so much money. As a creator, I've made so much money. And on top of that, what I think is really important, the relationships that I've like leveled to, I'm friendly with David Heyman right now. I got really close to Harry Potter, except they weren't looking for American actors. Okay. Yeah, Dory, that's a really good statement. But I got up there and I got to talk to David Heyman and Neil Blair, who are the executive producers of the Harry Potter franchise. I was really working hard towards that. And I got very close, very close. If only I had a British accent, I would be very different. But yeah, guys, I'm telling you, we have my friend Kat, who's a part of Actors Fast Track. She has been pitching only for series leads and lead roles. And she made it to, like, she was auditioning for like Nessa in Wicked. We actually had 2 actors in Actors Fast Track right now that both auditioned for Nessa. I mean, do you understand how many people you have to get to get that far?
Yeah.
So I just want to say, when you sign up for Breakthrough Track, hi everybody. When you sign up with Breakthrough Track, not only are you getting access to the one thing we're talking about, you're getting access to the community, so many resources, not just about not just about branding, not just about agents, not just about UGC, but also like support on emails. Like, does anyone want to be an accountability buddy? Like, how can I do drop-offs? Like, what are all the ways that I could build my acting business?
Oh yeah. And we have like one of the head writers for NCIS, and he asked every one of our clients to give him their headshot so he could give them the casting for NCIS, which is like the gift that keeps on giving, because it's been on the air for like 24 years. So when you book a show like NCIS or Law and Order, SVU, you're going to make a lot of money, y'all. Right. And so, yeah, we had 100 actors at the Pitch Fest.
Yeah, we had 100. They all showed up because my room was overflowing. Every room had like 25 people about. My room had 50 people.
Yeah,
and it was crazy.
Because we had Emily Blunt's agents. So
and it was crazy, but they all stayed. Everyone did a 1-minute pitch, guys, and they stayed through the whole thing. That's 50 minutes. So I want you to know, like, everyone shows up and stays because they know the reputation of working with Actors Fast Track. And not only that, guys, I saw another great question a little bit before. which is about, which Karina said, what are some important things to consider when setting yourself up as an acting business? And then I definitely want to take Wada Jake's next question. But I think this is so important because it really comes through in breakthrough track, Karina, is that setting like important things about setting yourself up as an acting business. So Valorie, take it away. That's your thing.
Okay. So first of all, I want to say hi to Kurt Kohler, who's on here on the live. Hi, Kurt Kohler. He's one of our favorite coaches and actors. He was in a little movie that won an Oscar called Oppenheimer. So we're proud of our Kurt, and he's here, and we think he's a great coach, by the way.
David, we have actors all over the world.
Okay.
UK, Greece, etc.
Yeah, he does. Okay, what do you need to set up an acting business? First of all, you need to know what you're selling, right? Your brand, how to talk about yourself as a product, because no one's going to buy you if they don't know what they're getting, right? So you need to be able to talk about your product. Then you need to know what you're selling, like what's your quickest path to cash? Like what are people going to buy, right, about you? And make sure you have the materials to match that. And then you need to begin to get to know your customers. So you build a customer list, casting directors, producers, writers. You get to know them. And the more of those people that you know, the more you will work. Because the only reason you're not working as an actor is because no one knows who you are.
Exactly.
It hardly ever has anything to do with talent.
It's about relationships, guys.
Yeah, it's about relationships.
And one thing that is really pressed upon at Actors Fast Track that I will say has been the biggest lesson, at least to me, is the power of relationships. The amount of work I've received and opportunities I've received because I built relationships versus like going after the job. David, I'm going to blow your mind in a second. But because I haven't gotten the job, it's still, I want to work with them. You want to create long-lasting relationships with the people you're reaching out to. You're not just looking for that one job. You want to be part of the next 5 jobs they have, the next 10 jobs, and you work with them for forever. You know, you want to be a Leonardo DiCaprio to Scorsese, guys. Like literally, there are so many opportunities. But I want to say there's a couple different things people said that I think we should definitely talk about in a minute. But I will say relationships, because that's part of, speaking of what's part of your pitch. Wada Jake said, what is it? How does it work? What's a pitch look like? So this weekend we really talked about agent pitching, and one of the things is like, who do you know? It's like, who have you worked with? And even if you haven't worked with anybody before, it's okay. But you might have been a PA on a set and got to do some stuff. You might have taken a class by someone, you know, you might have got recommended by somebody that someone might know. But I think it's important to just say, like, it's not just your peers as actors. Don't be afraid to talk to these other people to see if there's someone you want to collaborate with too.
Yeah.
I like to say this now, like a lot of, because I think that David Wayman just asked, won't they ignore me if I'm not immediately able to work? And I will say no, but I'll touch upon, I think Valerie's a lot more experienced with the international clients.
Yeah.
But,
so David, first of all, I assume that you're in the UK or in Europe.
Mm-hmm. He said, should he have his O1 sorted first?
No.
No.
You do not need to have an O1 visa. If you are living in the UK, where, you know, okay, great. There is more work there right now. Then don't be focus where you're at. Mm-hmm. I mean, my God, there's so much work there. My client, look, I have a client in Budapest that booked 4 days in Ron Howard's new movie, Opposite Adam Driver, 3 days in the new Apple TV show, and, you know, and another show. And she, you know, I had to go get her a manager. And I got her a manager in the UK, right? That's representing her. She lives in Hungary, but there's a ton of work in Budapest. So, you know, if you're in the UK, you're fine. You can go get all of that work, right? And there's so much that's shooting alone in the UK. Start in your own backyard,
Definitely.
Right? That's where it is. That's where it's shooting. So start there first. Always start where you live. Everyone always says, say, I want to come to America. Are you reading the news right now?
Yeah, no, we don't recommend it.
I would not recommend it. I would recommend staying where you are, because that's where all the work is. Yes, I understand, sadly, but most of it is cut. Most of it is cast out of the UK. And so they will deal with your visa for you.
If they want to work with you, they'll find a way to work with you. Like, guys, I got to work in China last year. they sorted out my whole visa, and I have a 10-year visa now to China anytime I want to go. So, I'm just saying, they'll sort it out for you. If they want you and want to work with you, they'll make it happen. If you're worried about all the bells and whistles, those are things that only come after you book the job. So book the job first. Build a relationship first.
Slow horses, Silo. I have clients on Silo. I have reoccurring clients on Silo. Slow horses, criminal record. I mean, there are Amanda Land. I mean, there are so many shows shooting there. Right. So, yeah. So, there's a lot of stuff for you there, right? Definitely. Start where you live first and be really clear about that. Also with your business, you guys, you have to have a strong digital highway. You need to have strong search engine optimization. You need to be, if I Google you, you need to come up. I need to understand. So that's part of building your business as well. You're building a business like you are an entrepreneur, right? Right.
David, but that's so just so you know, David, you saying that you've met Suzanne Smith, if you were going to pitch an agent hypothetically, you could say, I've auditioned for Suzanne Smith. If you met her a bunch of times, and what a great way to follow up with her that you've met and you want to build a longer relationship with her, you want to have the chance to work with her. Yeah. So you don't ask for the casting, you ask for the relationship. And I think that that's a different way of thinking, guys. It's not, if she's brought you in a bunch of times, that's a good sign that she's trying to find a place for you.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that.
Yeah. Not just Suzanne Smith. I mean, Sophie Holland, Amy Hubbard, Dan Hubbard, Andy Pryor. I mean, there are so many people to get to know and to pitch yourself to and to pitch yourself for projects, right? Because we don't just teach how to pitch to agents. I mean, an agent is such a small part of your business. It's one chapter. You have a big old business to build, right? A big old business to build, right? Hi, Emily. Little Emily's here.
Hi, I love that we have so many people on right now. Hi, everybody on the gram and on TikTok. Hello, over here.
We're over here on the actorsfasttrack.com/live show.
Yep. Join us over here, guys, because we're going to do a giveaway in 20 minutes. But I love all these questions, guys. Like, keep bringing them on. We're here. I saw the question about what's a great pitch. I just want to say about if anyone's concerned that people are going to be like upset that you're pitching to them or you're reaching out to them and that you're going to put on some like blacklist of actors. There's no blacklist for actors, but I will say actors have their own blacklist of people that they won't work with. Yeah. So I think we have our own list. They don't have a massive list. We have a list because the fact of the matter is like, it's find your people to work with. Sometimes it's not who you thought it was going to be, but building relationships. Yes. No, David Wayman, thank you so much. If you're interested, you should definitely try to get a meeting with Valorie because it sounds like you're like so in it. You just need to get to the next place. And I think we would love to have you part of it. So please, like, let us know. And honestly, you'll be able to, meet us up with us the next week because we have the cohorts next week.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Come on, David. You can get on my calendar. You can go and we'll get you a link for that. Just email me. Mm-hmm. I'll, and we'll talk to you a little bit about what we can help you with and how we can do that. I'm putting my thing on here. Actors Fast Track. One of my past clients is recurring on Silo. Her star meter this week was 4,000. Right. Mm-hmm. So email me, David, and we'll find a time for you to talk on with me. There's no charge for that. Yeah.
I think, guys, that's why it's important that you guys come on the live stream. You never know the opportunities you're going to get, guys, and the little like nuggets of genius we're going to be throwing at you. So speaking of, I want to see what else we got people asking about. I see a lot of people asking about Pitch Fest, a lot of meeting people. Is there anything particular about your acting business, or maybe you don't know what we're talking about being an acting business or ever thought about having an acting business? Comment below. Let us know. I'm so happy, David. I look forward to what Valorie says about meeting you.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, that we are after Pitch Fest, it's now build the business even bigger. We want to keep going to the next level and the next level and the next level. What are ways that we can do that in this crazy digital age that we have now? So if anyone has any questions specifically about that or anything, how to get in casting, how to build your digital footprint, what are some, if I don't want to have social media, where can I get started? And I will say IMDb, because IMDb Pro is a great thing to have right now, because, and yes, there's IMDb, there's IMDb, there's IMDb UK and Canada and everything, guys. It's no different. LinkedIn has UK and LinkedIn Canada and everything. Everyone's got, it's all over the world, guys. IMDb Pro, and it's the best option for actors with SEO. So piggyback off that SEO by having a profile. It also helps you kind of see what's going on behind the scenes. You get some contact information. You can check if you want to go get represented by somebody. You could check and see who's in their roster. Maybe reach out to some of those people that you may or may not know and see their experience with representatives, guys. It's part about doing your research and also benefiting yourself in the long run.
Right. You two can sell anything. Oh, thanks, Wada Jake.
I'm just a fangirl. I'm just a fangirl that she couldn't get rid of. That's basically my life with Valorie. It's like, take me, please. Mold me like you're liking.
You know what? Like, I can teach you too. Hi, Adam Rose, Wada Jake. I can teach you how to sell too. I mean,
yeah.
Like, you know, because remember this, you know, a lot of times we're like, well, we don't want to bother them. We don't want them. We don't want to see needy. Look, haven't you heard the term, the squeaky wheel gets the grease, right? We heard that term, the squeaky wheel gets the grease, right? And that's true. And they will need your product as, yes, please do, Wada Jake. Email me, but they need your product. You are their angels, right? You are their angel. They need your product. And so just remember that, like you're like a coupon, you know,
a nice shiny coupon.
Yeah. You're like a coupon, you know, you get coupons in the mail or whatever.
And you're the one that, like, it's that one day that they want to get that great deal, and they remember that they brought that coupon. Like, that's the thing. It's like, you'll be picked when your time is coming. Guys, it's like Valorie said earlier, it's not a rejection, you just weren't picked. But you're still in the envelope, you're still in the wallet of coupons. Okay.
Yeah.
I love this question. Karina says, how do I connect with industry contacts without looking like a simp? I haven't talked to one in like 6 years. Girl, I'm right there with you, but I'm sure a lot of stuff has happened in the last 6 years that you could probably talk about. Like, there's always something to talk about. What is maybe something that they're working on? Maybe you were inspired, but you watched something that they recently, that they did a while ago. Or, you know, when I got to meet Kim Cattrall, I ran up to her and I said, I've loved you since Mannequin. And she was so happy I didn't say Sex in the City, I think. So, you know, you never know, but like, if you're inspired by somebody, what a great reason to reach out to them. If you've worked with them before, what a great way to reach out to them. If you know, there's so many opportunities. Just say, hi, hello, it's been a while. Here's some new stuff I have. It's very simple.
Never be self-deprecating. Never say, like, I went away because I did. They don't need to know the whole story. No. Just say, it's been a while and I just wanted to touch base with you again. Right? Like, that's all you need to say. You don't need to tell them the back end. You don't need to tell them the story. Right? And do that. Oh, David, you're a mocap person? Me too. Now, Resident Evil wasn't mocap. That was a film. I was in Resident Evil Extinction, the film. But I've done a lot of video games, and I've done a lot of mocap. And, oh, David, that's so cool that you do mocap. Yes, I have a very big video game coming out this year. Yeah, it's amazing. I got to tell you, David, when I was in LA for 16 years, you know, I found a lot of TV boring, to be honest. It wasn't like, you know, the Tennessee Williams and Shakespeare that I was doing 20 years in New York before I went to LA. And when I found mocap, I was like, ooh, because it was like taking Shakespeare with acting and combining it. It was epic. Also, David, have you worked with Tom Keegan? Because Amy Hubbard's his casting director. He's the best video game director in the world.
He's come to your events. He's come to Pitch Fest. Yeah, he's come.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, so I mean, I've done mocap and I love it. If I could have anyone's career, I would have Andy Serkis's career in a millisecond. That would be the career I would have, because I love that. In fact, I have a picture of Andy Serkis up here on my wall where if you look at it one way, he's the ape from Planet of the Apes, and if you look at it the other way, he's Andy Serkis in his mocap, the antlers and everything. It's pretty cool. So yeah. Oh my God, that's so great. Oh
You
yeah.
guys are gonna get along just fine.
And keep your eye out for him. In fact, I would pitch to him. I would pitch to him, and you can tell him you met me. Pitch to him, and remember, Amy Hubbard is his casting director in the UK. Because the three centers for mocap are London, LA, and Sweden, right? I'm not sure where in Sweden, but like those are the three places where they shoot the most. I'm back in New York. We have Rockstar, right? That's all we have here, right? So it's one company. So if you're not really right for their games that they're playing, then, they're shooting. But I mean, I would be all up in, my husband and I have been talking about moving to the UK, and
take me with you.
I would be all up into doing mocap. I love it so much. It's everything to me.
Dory and Nabila asked two really good questions. Nabila was there yesterday. She was in my room. She was in the international room, and I was really afraid I butchered her name. So if I did, I am so sorry, but you had such a good pitch. Her pitch is, should I send my demo reel to casting directors with my pitch video? If your pitch video is the one that you did in the room for agents the other day, I would tweak the pitch video to be directed for your buyers, your casting directors, and stuff like that. And you can put your demo reel in there. But you just spoke about this the other day.
Yeah. So make sure, remember this. A pitch to your customers is different than a pitch to agents. A pitch to agents is about money. So, who do you know? What auditions have you had? What bookings have you had? How much money have you already made as an actor? That stuff in an agent pitch. Special skills. In a casting director, producer, and writer, remember, they're all involved in storytelling. So you want to tell them how they fit into the stories you're telling, right? That how you fit into the stories they're telling. That was dyslexic. How you fit into the stories that they're telling. Okay. So you want to do more about I'm Valorie Hubbard. I'm the boy.
You froze. Wait, you froze. Do it again.
Okay.
You froze for a second.
I'm sorry. I'm Valorie Hubbard. I'm the buoyant, ballsy broad who will take you through the funhouse. I'm a cross between Kathy Bates and Drew Barrymore. I play that woman that lives across the street from you. When you see me coming, you turn off your lights and pretend like you're not home. I mean, really, I'm just the adorable bully, right? And so probably some of my most known roles are Tammy Sparkle on the Disney show, Kicking It, that I was on for 5 years. And she was an adorable bully, like a Karen, right? I do that really, really well. And then, of course, Resident Evil Extinction, where I was just pure out the bully, right? And I play that role. I usually play not very smart people. So know how to talk about yourself as a product and how you fit into stories, right? The more specific you are, the more you will work.
Yes.
The more specific you are, the more you will work. It is not
niche is good, guys. It just has different shades. Sometimes
niche is good.
Mm-hmm.
If you're general, no one's buying general.
You're not going to do everything, guys. A master of everything is a master of none. It's okay to not do everything. Find the things that you really like and that you're really good at, and go from there. Let's see. We had some other good questions. So Dory said, I am going to be adding live acting to my resume as a voice actor. Have you found this shift to be difficult for voice actors?
Yeah. I mean, no, not really. I mean, I think when you decide that's something that you want to do, you do it. Like every new level, new devil, right? Mm-hmm. Every time you're adding something to, like if I was going to go add full-time voiceover to my streams of revenue as an actor, I would have to get a better mic than I have right now. I would have to get a place to do my, so I'd have to invest some money, and then I have to start putting myself out there to a whole new customer base, right? And as you know, under the umbrella of voiceover, there's a million different ways to make money. So I would kind of have to see, I mean, that's how come I got into voiceover, into video games, because when I was taking a class with my friend Tish Hicks at the VO Dojo, she told me, when she got to video games, she was like, "Oh, you can be loud and never lose your voice." I'm like, "That's me." So that's how I got into it, you know. So, oh yeah. Listen, David, if you've made money as an actor and you're trying to get an agent, that is the first thing you should tell them. Yeah, absolutely. That's the first thing that you should tell them.
David, I'm telling you right now, make sure you get on Valerie's calendar, because it seems that you have all the pieces scattered, and I've been there. Like, I'm picking up the pieces after kind of not really pitching, and I changed my whole physical shape the last year, so I have to fix everything. But that's the thing, is we really forget all the stuff that makes us, that is exciting.
And David, you're already working. I mean, you already, I mean, my God, you're already working. Mm-hmm. This is so cool, right? And you know, so,
and you have multiple skills with mocap and stuff.
Oh my God, I love mocap. I'm coming to London, David. I'm going to find Andy Serkis and track him down. We have to give away one of our things now.
We do.
Well, I think you know who we should do.
I know who we're picking, so why don't you just say it?
Okay, so David, you are winning the $497 package.
Yep.
You just won. You just won the $497 package. You're going to get an hour with me. And we will work on your brand. We will work on what you're doing, your pitch. So congratulations, David Wayman. You just won an hour session with me.
Perfect. Yes, of course. Dave, like, guys, the more active you are, the better. We have a lot of people saying stuff right now. I think they're great. I'm glad you stayed up late too. I think we were like, yes.
You were leaving. I was like, David, you could win. So come on, like, yes, I definitely want to meet you and, you know, talk to you for sure. And I have so many clients in England. Yeah. You know, I have Angela Yo. She's with Identity. She was a client. I have Monica LaPera. She's she's right now pitching a show with Sam Anderson from Amanda Land. I mean, I have like really, really good actors that I work with. So, you know, we'd love to, you know, I'm excited to meet you and get to know you a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Good.
Yay! We love people winning. Yes. Guys, we seem a little tired. It's because Valorie literally is a saint with all this, like what she's been doing the last couple of days. And I only was in a room for an hour talking, and I was like, oh, and she's still here and she's still standing. We love her. So
and
guys.
On top of it, so we had our pitch fest on Sunday, right? And then Monday I had to go in the city because I had an in-person audition. And then I got another audition while I was there. And then tomorrow I have an audition that I have to put on tape for a film. And it's like, it's always like that, is it? When it rains, it pours.
It pours.
Like,
I got an audition when I did Pitch Fest. Guys, every time I do an event with Valorie, because I think it's because you're so focused when you're doing the event and you're not even you're not looking at your phone and everything. I always get an audition and or book things. Which is amazing. Now, guys, there's a lot of great questions. First question I see, Adam Rose, will there be another live show again? If you are in the StreamYard, you had to sign up before you got in here. We will notify you the next time we go live. We go live 4 times a month. So,
and Adam Rose is a new client.
Ooh, Adam Rose. Hi, Adam Rose. I think Adam was in my room.
Yes.
Yep, Adam was in my room. Annie, okay, Nabila says, do directors choose the same casting directors over and over again, or do they always choose different casting directors? I think it depends on the type of project.
Martin Scorsese has used Ellen Lewis since the dawn of time, right?
And Taylor Sheridan uses John Papsadera for all his shows.
Yeah. So John Papsadera cast pretty much. Chris Nolan too. John Papsadera cast for Christopher Nolan. Yeah. Right. So a lot of people use the same casting directors over and over again, for sure. Right. Because, you know, you have a vibe with someone. Right.
And it's like Sarah Finn. Sarah Finn did all Marvel. I mean, Sarah
Finn does all the Marvel.
But a lot of casting directors, like minor casting directors, like they still do some great stuff because they get on some indie things. So I definitely like go see what they're working on, see what other people they're working with, what other projects they've done. If there are patterns you see the similar people on the same projects, that can really start building you up about seeing who you should be working with. Annie says, can we assume that the same casting directors are casting the next season of shows if we aren't 100% on that yet, or approach writers?
Yeah,
it depends what season.
Yeah, I mean, if it's in like, you know, a lot of times like with a show that's been running 25 years, clearly, like, you know, they're going to switch as they go. But if it's just in their second season, you know,
it might switch.
Right. And also remember this, a lot of times the person that cast the pilot is not the person that cast the ongoing show.
Right? That's what I'm saying, guys. Like first season, I would say first season to second season might change. But I would just see like throughout the you know, throughout the season and the following season. So like for Annie, is there anyone in particular that you're looking at? Any show you're particularly interested in?
Annie, she's probably looking at Amanda Land because she's hilarious, as we know.
Yes.
So Annie's one of our funny girls. So I don't know, but I can easily find out.
Is Annie my Geordie girl?
Yeah, you know, she's the one with the great accent that you love.
Yes, she was like, she was in my room. She was hilarious.
I know, she's hilarious.
She was like on point.
I know. She was great. Yes, she goes, yes. And it is Amanda Land. She goes, Amanda Land, duh. Right? So yeah, oh my God. Also, Annie, you know, my client Monica and Sam are pitching a show together. I mean, you know, I think you would be so good, Annie, as like the crazy assistant, like, you know, like Vicki Lewis was on Newsroom. Like, you know, there's different shows where they always have like the crazy assistant, right? Or the secretary or the, you know, I think you would be so good as that. I think you would be great.
So much fun. Yeah.
Yeah. I started watching, what's that show, that new show? I started watching that show last night, Furious.
Oh, my friend's in that. My friend Diane Dane, she booked a role.
I know. I saw Diane last night. Diane, you know, I know Diane from you.
Yes.
Yes. And so was
boyfriend?
Yeah, no. What's her name? Oh God, I can't think of her name right now because I've been working too hard. I'll think of Regina Ohashi. Regina Ohashi was on the third episode, the same one that Diana Dane was on. Yeah. So yes. It's good. It's not a comedy.
No.
Not
a comedy.
No, not a comedy. But I loved it.
Now let's see what we also, Nabila says, I'm sort of done with school, so I can go if I book. So I can go if I book something, I could go. Should I mention that in my pitch? And Jordan, you are saying my name perfectly. Oh, good. So wait, hold on. So wait, I'm sort of done with school. So you can book something while you're in school. Let me tell you right now, if you're in school, you can book. When I was in college, I went to school with Melissa Benoist, who everyone should know is Supergirl. She's also from Glee, a bunch of stuff. She was the nicest girl ever. She's so sweet. That's why she deserves all the accolades. But, you know, she booked work while she was in school. I think she booked Whiplash when she was taking classes in college. So, you know, it's never too early necessarily. I think that if you're 12, 13, 14, 15, like I knew what I wanted to do when I
knew what I wanted to do from the time I was 3.
But I would say that if I was a 13-year-old pitching myself, I think I would get a lot more respect because that's a lot of bravery. So if you want to pitch yourself, I would say make sure you run your pitch by someone like Valorie to make sure that it's it's like
Nabila's 15 going on 16.
I know. She's she was great. Awesome. No, guys, just go after it. Adam said, yeah, we're going to have so many events, Adam, and I'm so happy you just joined us.
And you're going to love all the masterminds. I mean, you guys, we have the masterminds that we do 3 a month. You're going to meet producers, directors, showrunners, right? Creators, influencers. We've had every kind of person you can imagine. And we have a retreat coming up with our clients August 15th and 16th. I've been booking people today. I want to talk to you about that, Jordan. But I've been booking some people for that event as well to come in and talk to you and work with you on everything from mindset to EPK kits, which are email press kits, which which are very good kits to have to go look for work.
Guys, that's what I do. I make my own, or I custom make one specifically branded if I'm going after a specific like project. Yeah. But guys, you could do so much for yourself with just the touch of a finger. Also, like most of these AI things are making like portfolios, so you could literally just give them your photos and tell them to make something fantastic with it.
Yeah.
And speaking of, we have an AI for actors course, and I know because I built it. We might have another one coming soon.
We're going to do another AI for actors course.
Definitely.
And as a lot of you guys know, that we built a GPT to help you with your branding and pitch, right? So we have the GPT that I built that helps you with that. We have a course in everything. We have a course in negotiating. And a lot of you guys that have joined us, I hope you've been already in the school, picking around, seeing what's in there. If you haven't, and by the way, next Monday at 3 p.m. East Coast time is our onboarding session that we're going to do. We're going to send you an email tomorrow to tell you that, for all of you new people that just joined us, right? And if you are thinking about joining us, you've got time. We've got bonuses happening.
Yep.
We've got the user-generated content course, which is $297. And if you want to join us, you're going to get that for free, right? And to work with us for a year, it's $97 a month. You will not find a acting class for that, and you're going to get way more from that. What we're doing, we meet 3 times a month, 6 hours a month. We have a retreat that we do. You get to pitch yourself to casting directors, producers, and writers. In January, we have our Amazing Actors Biz School, which has like all of our courses, and it's $97 a month for a year, right? Cool. It's it. And we're going to throw in that user-generated content course. So if you're interested in getting it, and then you need to come over here to our live stream, because we're sharing the link there that will get you that, and come on over here. And
guys, if you jump on right now, it's actorsfasttrack.com/live stream. So if you're on the gram,
actorsfasttrack.com/live stream. Yeah.
And on TikTok, come on board, because we had a lot of people who came and joined our lives the last couple weeks that actually were at Pitch Fest. And I think some of them are actually part of our community now, which is so amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say, guys, like, oh, thank you so much for saying it's a great investment, guys. I'm telling you right now, Valorie changed my life. I'm never leaving. But I really believe the best part of it is that you feel very empowered as an actor, because it's really you're full of knowledge. You feed your mind here, and that's going to make you feel more confident in the room. I think a lot of us get concerned about not knowing what's going on when we're in there, and all these people who are responsible for us. Yeah, flee from the other platform.
Exactly. And I want to read you what someone wrote me today that just spent a year with us. Oh. They said, when I joined Actors Fast Track, I had a passion to pursue acting, but I didn't really have a business. Today, thanks to everything I've learned through the program, I have a sustainable weekly outreach system, an international database of industry contacts, relationships with casting directors, producers, and filmmakers across several countries, and most importantly, a completely different mindset. I now approach my career with intention, consistency, and a clear strategy. None of that existed a year ago. I'm incredibly grateful for your guidance, your encouragement, and for everything Actors Fast Track has given me. It's been one of the most important investments I've made in my career. That I posted that on the Facebook today, because I was just like, so, when you feel down about yourself and then you get something like that, you're like, okay. Because sometimes I feel like, well, not this week, I had 3 auditions, but a lot of times I feel like I put my career to the side because my bigger goal is to change the way actors do business, because we need our power back. We need to stand in our power and understand that they can't do this business without us, right? Yes. We need to stop being that desperate little actor in the corner, right? And that's not our fault. we have been put in the corner, like the abused wife as actors, right? And so my job is really to get you up and get you empowered and get you looking for acting work and get you pitching on the phone, pitching in video pitches, doing drop-offs to offices. Like Nina Gold loves pitches. Speaking of a British casting director, right? I mean, I have a client, you guys, that has been pitching herself for 9 years. She's gotten auditions for Wicked, right? She's been auditioning for top guest stars. And she's done it all by pitching herself, and she doesn't have an agent.
And she's amazing, by the way.
Amazing.
And she does it all from her apartment. Like literally.
Yeah.
And just push. And she built a community, and she's great. And guys, I'm telling you, for $97, I want you to all like think about all the coffee that you may buy. I'm a coffee girl, so I think about all the coffee that I buy every month. Literally. Put that little to the side. That's your acting career budget with Actors Fast Track for the month. And you're going to get access to pretty much everything if you do the $97 a month. Although if guys, you want to pay in full today, it's $9.97. And let me tell you right now, the $9.97, you get 2 free meetings one-on-one with Valorie, which, I mean, they're pretty epic. They're like $1,000 each anyway, in my personal opinion. Yeah. But you get so much access to everything that we have for just $97.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'd love to have you join us in the breakthrough track, and we are throwing in that $297 package today only because we offered it on Sunday and we sold it, right? So we, so we want to get you, get you working, we want to get you getting paid, right? And that's our goal. My goal is that you're all making a living acting.
Yes. Because it's possible to have a career as an actor.
Yeah. Don't let anyone tell you that that's not possible. It's absolutely possible.
Yeah, and guys, I'll say, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. No.
What I was going to say is the $97 investment or $9.97, whatever you do today, you're going to get the new UGC course that we're going to shoot live this coming month, and the 2 previous UGC courses, which are going to teach you how to make $1,000 in a month. Which you will definitely be able to do. So you make the investment and then you just watch that first, guys, and start making money as an actor right away. If you buy the 97, you're going to make it really quick. You do the 997, you'll make it back by the end of the month. Like, I'm just telling you, like, you'll get access to all of those UGC courses. We tell you exactly what to do to make a living as a UGC creator.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. And we want you. Oh, I just got David Wayman's email. He's a good looking guy.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting you. Oh, good. And you got a good agent, a decent agent. Great. Good to see that. Awesome. Great.
I love making new friends here.
I know. I like making new friends too.
Cool. If you've never heard of Actors Fast Track before and you came to just hang out, comment below. If you went to Pitch Fest, let us know. And if you did the challenge, let us know. Oh, look, David's here. He said thank you.
Yeah, you're on, David. You can stay up a little later in the UK. Now, David, we're going to do these lives like all different times. We're just doing this one in the evening, which is hard for me too, because I'm a morning girl. I mean, I was up at 4:45 this morning at my boot camp. Yes. I have to work out or I'll lose my mind if I don't work out.
Yes.
And if I keep doing, Nina Gold, David, I hope you heard that. Nina Gold loves pitches. Yeah. Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Ooh, day job tomorrow. All right, David. Well, we look forward to hopefully.
David, you'll get an email from my team and we'll get you signed up for your hour. Okay.
Yay. Yay. It's going to be so good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, David, she loves pitches, Nina Gold. So good. I met Kate Bone one time. Kate Bone was the casting director for The Crown. And, and she seems like The Crown, right? She's like, I was in a green room with her and she's like, so what do you do? And I said, I teach actors how to pitch themselves directly to customers. You should have seen her.
Was she like, what do you mean?
She was like, what? Huh? Yeah. Wow. So, look, getting an agent is a very, very small part of your business. It's one chapter, right? You have to learn how to sell yourself. You have to learn how to keep track of selling yourself. You have to learn how to follow up. Actors always say to me, well, I don't have anything to talk about. That's okay. Talk about the person you're talking to.
Ooh.
That is really
That's crucial, guys. Remember, when you're reaching out to somebody, don't be desperate. Don't make it just about the job. Like I said, make it about the individual. Because you're trying to show them I'm invested in you, so you can be invested in me.
Yeah. So I was helping my well, she's kind of like my goddaughter. She's our best friend's daughter. I was helping her pitch herself today for John Proctor as a villain because they're making a movie out of the show, right? And I worked a little bit on like talking about how much that show meant to her when she saw it on Broadway, and she saw it with her two dads, which helps to drop that she has two dads because it's really about, it's about, racial injustices and different things, like the injustice of, it's kind of like about what's happening here right now. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. But yeah. So I was helping her with that. And mostly we were talking about them and the project rather than her, because she's a student. She's finishing up her acting school.
That's what I did with my Harry Potter pitch. I literally said how much it meant to me, and they got right back to me. Yeah. Right back to me. The top people right back to me, wrote back like within 24 hours and was like, oh my God, I love this. And they forwarded it to the casting directors.
No, 2 months into their program, one of my clients pitched Harry Potter show just like last month, and he got an audition.
Love it.
And his agents were like, you got an audition for Harry Potter? And he's like, yeah, I pitched them. And they were happy that he got an audition, I mean, if they're a good agent, they should be happy because money is money.
Money is money.
Money is money,
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm looking at Dory says, I did the challenge and now I'm able to tell people I am the compassionate warrior who makes those tough decisions for you.
Oh, I totally see that. And oh my God, Dory, speaking of acting, that show Furious, which shoots in New York, there was several roles on there that you could have played because there are like a ton of social workers. The lead cop, the lead FBI agent, you could have played that role easy, right? That's on Hulu right now. Go watch it because that's the kind of show that you could do as an actress.
Definitely.
Yeah. If you wanted to get in front of the camera, that's totally a good show for you that you could do because, I feel like you would do stuff that was like, gritty. Like, I think that you could do like sort of gritty and real because you do have a toughness about you that I really picked up on when we were working together last week. Like you have this toughness about you, right?
Yeah. I'm thinking of putting on my brand thing now. I am Stacy's mom. I feel like that, I feel like that's really who I've become. It's like the little boy who's making the music videos looking at me and I'm the mom just being Anyway, for those that are not old here, hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream.
If you're joining us, welcome.
Guys, let us know where you're from. We know we have people from all over the world today. Now, I know we have some people from the UK, we have some people from Georgia, or my New York people. Yo, what up?
Yeah, where's my New Yorkers? And do we got any LA people here? Do we have the LA people here? When I first moved to LA, I was such a New Yorker. When I moved to LA, it was like, I remember my friend and I were standing in line and to get something, and the woman and the cashier were just talking that was ahead of us. And we were just like, oh my God. Oh my God, your mother was an investigator for the military police and the army. Oh my God, I was totally right, Brandy.
Yeah, and you should totally put that in your pitch.
Yeah. There's also a great show on Apple called Criminal Record, which is shot in the UK. And that girl that plays that role, you could do that too, right? You could do that kind of role, the lead in that show. And she works all the time.
Nabila, I'm so happy. That makes me so happy.
Yeah.
Oh, and you were combat communications in the Air Force. Yo, girl. You could have been Sonya Blade in the last Mortal Kombat.
That's all your special skills.
Mm-hmm.
That is your special skills for sure.
You have sun training?
Yeah. What
I'm wondering if she had stunt training. If she has stunt training, she should totally apply for Mortal Kombat 3. I'm just saying.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes. Look at
that.
that.
You're reserves and infantry? Wow. And he's still awake. David's like, flattery and a free package? What's fed?
I had a client in LA that he got on, it's hard to get on lots, right? Mm-hmm. Because there's security that you have to go through. He got on every lot because he realized that every security guard at every lot was ex-military. So he would bring them like a bottle of scotch or whatever.
Wow.
He got on Grey's Anatomy lot. He got on the Fox lot. He got on every lot because he figured out those guards were ex-military and he just wined and dined them and they let him on.
Whatever works, man.
Yeah. And then he got a part on Grey's Anatomy. And he did a drop-off. He went right to the office and did a drop-off. And he also did a drop-off to, what's the other show that's over there that I did? I don't know. I did a show that was on that lot. Oh, General Hospital.
Oh, I miss the soaps. Right? It was the General Hospital.
Now we have vertical content.
And no, I was on One Life to Live a couple times, and they were the nicest crew.
My very first TV job was background on One Life to Live.
That's how I became AFTRA.
And I was playing a prostitute. And so I got a lot of camera time because I was in a jail with some other prostitutes. So then one time my mom and I were in Bloomingdale's and I saw this girl I was like, Mom, this is my friend. We were prostitutes together. And I said it real loud.
Oh my God.
And they're like, oh, I mean, like on TV, we were prostitutes together.
Not in real, not now. Like, no, we're not doing it now.
Yeah.
Dory, there's so much work for you. There is so much work for you.
Dory, gosh, man. Yeah. Step up into it, man. Step up into the things that you want.
Is Dory on her AFT journey yet?
Michelle, good to see you. Michelle, did I not answer your email the other day? Oh my God, did I not do that?
How dare you?
I did. Michelle, you need to join us. I know you were talking about it. Did you join us? I think you did, Michelle. I don't know. But all of a sudden when I saw Michelle's name, I'm like, oh my God. She sent me an email wanting to join us, rejoin us, come back, right? And I don't know if I sent her that because I was so crazy last week with the Pitch Fest. It was insane.
It was insane.
It was. And the Pitch Fest was insane. We had so many people there, 100 actors there. We had 12 agents there. It was a lot.
Yay. I'm excited.
Yes, that's what I thought. I was like, oh my God, did I follow up with that? Yay, Michelle's a client.
Is Dory part of our community yet?
No, we need to get Dory.
Dory, girl. Don't beat me up, okay? But you definitely like Silo, Lioness.
Oh no, but she's in America.
Yeah, Lioness is Taylor Sheridan.
Oh, Taylor Sheridan.
Yeah, Lioness. Oh my God.
I need to be on Landman.
Landman.
I know. I need to be on that show on Landman. I need to be on that show.
I just want to
and I need to be in Sean Penn's movie about January 6th as well.
Yes.
I got to get on that. Yeah, I need to be in that movie. I need to be in it. Big time.
You get on that and I'm going to find a way to get on Heated Rivalry. Even if it's just a barista. Hello. All right, guys. So what we're talking about is getting on those jobs that we want. Like really, when we say it and do it and manifest it and activate our plan, that's what Actors Fast Track is about. So we've been talking about the Breakthrough Track. So guys, if you don't know what the Breakthrough Track is, it is our big program, diced up. It's $97 a month. When you sign up today, not only do you get the new UGC course that's going to be launching this coming month, but also the 2 previous courses for UGC before that, which means that whatever package you buy today, if you get that, you're going to be able to make the money back by the end of the month. So we want to make sure that you guys know how to make money. That's what we're really about, and empowering you to go follow those big deals that you want. So for example, she's all about the Sean Penn film, and I'm all about being the next final girl for Ryan Murphy. We're just going to.
Yeah. Oh, and Michelle's already in the biz school poking around.
Yay.
Yay.
Yeah, poke around, Michelle. Live your best life. There's a lot of cool stuff in there.
You know, my favorite course is How to Run Your Acting Business Like a Business.
Yes.
That was the most fun. I had the most fun teaching that class. Because I like organization and structure and systems.
Mm-hmm.
And in our upcoming retreat, we are going to be discussing a lot of that, right? Because, we all need systems in place. I mean, Mike has not made $250,000 and not be organized.
Yes.
Because he has to, one time he told me, I have 35,000 accounts receivable out right now that people owe me. And so he has to have a way to do that and go get them. Right. Right. Yes. The minimum goal would be to make my monthly payment back. You can do that.
Sorry, $97. That's like a bunch of coffee. For me, that's like coffee for the whole month. Not even. That's a coffee for like a week. I have a problem.
God, you have a coffee problem.
I do. Me and 7-Eleven like this. Oh, I just have the UGC course. So I get asked the new series you're starting soon. Kat, hi.
Yeah.
If she signed up, did you sign up to the new one? I don't know. She's asking if I already signed up to the UGC course. Will I get access to the new series you are starting soon? If you
one? Oh, did I freeze?
Yeah.
Was that me?
You look very pensive, if it helps. It's because.
Oh, we had a little. We're back.
If it's the last one, guys, the new one will be coming out. So if you bought the original ones, I don't know. That's a Valorie question.
Yeah. Kat, email me and I'll figure it out. Okay. I'll figure out what's happening. If you want the new one, we can figure that out. So just email me, for sure. But for you guys that are on here, besides that, we are offering our UGC recorded courses for $97.
You get two courses.
All the recordings, right?
Like 12 hours of recordings, guys, because each course has about 6, right? In each.
Yeah. It's 6. I think it's six recordings altogether.
Yeah. Okay. So
one Google Drive with everything in it that has like all the samples and all that in
it. The templates and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. The templates and all that.
So you get both the first 2 courses, which are each 3 videos, and you get a lot of resources with that. You also get, did they get in school? No. Yeah.
Yeah. We let them in school for a month to get feedback for their videos. Oh, right. So yeah, that's it.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys. So we are here to make sure that as we get into August and the end of the summer goes away from us. I want to end the summer. My plan this year was to be as bookable as my friend Island, who became a huge, massive vertical star this year. She's in a show right now that Karen Arthur. Do you know who that is?
No.
She's the director. She's the first woman to win a director as an Emmy. She was in Get Smart. Anyway, I met her. She was the director of this project. They're going to Fringe. I'm like obsessed. And I'm like, you know what? She just got locked in and focused and went after it. And she's been working all over the world. So for me, guys, I'm very much about being bookable and bankable this year. And that's all about finding like what brings people money. I need someone to go scour the earth, helping me make that money, and also making sure that I have everything in check to present a package that people want to spend a lot of money at. And guys, I know it's like money. What about the creative? Guys, you have to make sure you can go back and forth between your creative hat and your business hat.
Yeah.
Okay. It's okay to have both. It's not going to scare you.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think it's always a fine line. I have always had an even spacing in both sides of my brain. That's why I'm good at teaching what I teach. But, most of the actors I'm coaching are completely in the right brain. It's like coaching butterflies, right? And so that's why that course, How to Run Your Acting Business Like a Business, is my favorite course, because I introduce time management, structures, systems, standard operating procedures to your acting business, right? So you can track. Because like I always say to my clients, don't come to me and say, well, nothing's working. I tried everything. Don't ever say that to me.
No.
Because if you do, I'm going to say, okay, well, let me see the numbers, right? How many outreaches have you done? Have you heard back from anyone? Do you have an email tracker? And you don't have to have an email tracker, but if you do, it can give you some hope. Because remember, people don't answer your emails, but they're looking at them.
Sometimes they're opening them.
Yeah.
To see what's inside. I mean, guys, I think the best thing to think about with Actors Fast Track, and I'm saying this from my own personal experience, is if you say what you want and you look at the systems that have been in place, that those systems can be used for any single job, for any single, whether it's a play or film or TV show or just working with a specific director or writer or producer. Trust me when I say, if you just literally follow the recipe, you'll get there.
Yeah.
It's your job to win them over in the room, but this is going to get you in the room and it might help you close the deal.
And you said something very important. You said you'll get there. That's the thing. Like, even when I started Actors Fast Track, I didn't believe that, because I used to teach at university level, and I wrote a textbook about the business of acting, right? And I would teach business of acting. I've taught like thousands of actors, and several stars took my class, became stars, right? But what I thought was, well, those people really listened to me. That's what I thought, which is true. But also I thought, that's why I do now ongoing. That's why I don't do one-offs, because you guys have been so programmed, brainwashed by your acting coaches, by your friends, about what you're not supposed to do. You only have to be in London, LA, or New York for a year to be fully ensconced in the straitjacket of everything you're not supposed to do. So a lot of what I'm doing is undoing that straitjacket and saying, no, go do that. Go do that. Right? Like, people, like, I don't tell you what you can't do. I tell you what you can do. And that's what I need you to be aware of. Like, I want you to be taking action. I don't want you to be sitting around hoping that some agent comes to your rescue, because that's not how it works. Right? It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, SOPs are the best thing ever, because we have standard operating procedures, and that allows us to stay out of the emotion, right? Because we're very emotional people. So we need to keep the emotion out of business and keep business as business. But don't leave your creativity on. It's not like you're applying to be a CEO of Citibank. You are, you're an actor. So you bring your creativity to the table, for sure.
Yeah. And there's lots of ways to use your talent to make more money without like worrying about, the great thing I love about being a creator is that I manage my own time. And I think that's like a big thing for a lot of people. And I live stream, which gives me a lot. Plus I like to host and interview a lot. So that helped me a lot. I started interviewing people. That's a great way to get in, guys. I'm going to say this right now. If you are interested in hosting or meeting and having conversations with people that you really admire, just start saying that you want to interview them. Trust me, it can go a long way. You could build a big real. I'm friends.
That's how you got friends with the people from Heated Rivalry.
Yeah, and also the biggest surprise to me is like Rocky Horror Picture Show is my favorite movie of all time. And I went to the premiere of the documentary a couple months ago at Alamo Drafthouse, and I became friendly with Richard O'Brien, who created, I promise there's something in the story. Richard O'Brien, who created Rocky Horror Picture Show, his son directed it, and he was there. I became friends with his son. Now I'm friends with his son. I was like, I'd love to interview you before we go home. And I interviewed him, and now we're friends. And like, I'm so like this whole Rocky Horror Picture Show is one of the main reasons I wanted to become an actor. Like, which explains so much of my life. But I'm just saying, like, to me, to have, just because I was passionate about something and I got to have a conversation, it gets you a long way.
Yes.
And I think that, if you're also love films and it happens to be the film, like from an artistic standpoint as a fan, like, go talk to somebody. I'm going to the movies with Dan Fogler tomorrow. He's one of my friends now. Like, it's the weirdest experience of my life. But the fact is, everyone's just people and you don't know what can happen. You just got to give yourself the permission to communicate and say yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So you guys, I just want you to understand that your acting career is a guarantee if you stay in the game. Mm-hmm. And no one else is telling you that. They're telling you, oh, it might happen for you. Even in I went to one of the best acting schools in the United States. They told us the first day, if you can do anything else, you should do it. Right. And the truth is, what I mean, I went to acting school with like, Ann Dowd and Gillian Anderson and just, and and they would tell us that when we got there, if you can do anything else, you should do it. And it's like, that's such bad advice, right? Because it's like, no, I'm here. This is what I'm doing. This is what I want to do. You should be supporting me to do that and teach me how to run a business.
100%.
Right? Yeah, absolutely. Richard, hi. I love you're talking about this because there are so many gatekeepers and reps get on a power trip. Absolutely. I love that you call them gatekeepers. Oh my God, they hate when you call them that.
Yeah.
They do.
How dare you? What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm a creative. I'm like this. Right. Look, listen, if we figured this out really and committed to the things I'm talking about, it would be there. Agents and casting directors would very quickly lose their power.
Yes.
They would and really, they're not decision makers, right? I have an actress that has, been pitching herself for 9 years. She hasn't auditioned for one co-star, one guest star, only series leads and roles in movies and big movies like Wicked, right? And now she's at a point where it's getting down to like, they'll call her and tell her, we released your avail, we released your pin. And then 5 minutes later, they announce the cast on deadline, right? So now it's just like, it's a matter of time before she books it. And so I always say it like this, a lot of us enter the casino and we go to the penny slots. Oh no, my client went right to the $250,000 blackjack table and started playing the big game. And she's going to hit, and she's going to hit big, and I'm excited about that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
She's just been focused and focused and focused. And trust me, people notice when you start doing that, and like people notice.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
So great. So everyone, Dory and Kat, and who else is here? Richard. Who else is here? Did Karina leave? Michelle, are you still here? Anyone that's here, tell us right now, so Dory, actually, I'm going to send a specific question to you. Dory, what's your dream role right now? Like, what are you looking, where are you looking towards for your career? Like, where's your North Star right now?
Yeah.
All about the metaphors today.
Yeah. That's the first thing I always ask a new actor, right? Alexandra, who I met at your acting class in 2019, your Alexandra Malia, she hired me today.
Oh, from Theater 68.
From your acting class. Yeah, that's where I met her. I said, girl, I've been talking to you since 2019. I have the notes, right? And she hired us today. And so, the first thing I always ask when someone comes on, it's like, your agent, you have to get your own work. The agent, don't wait for the agent to get you work. You go get the work, let the agent negotiate the deal, right? Yes, they submit you, but if they're submitting you to casting directors that you have not gotten to know, and also you can be getting to know the directors, the producers, the writers, because they're more powerful than the casting director.
Yep.
Right. So yeah, Richard, for sure. So yes, Dory, right now I would love to be in a series like Arcane.
Ooh. Isn't Arcane animated?
Yeah. Awesome.
Oh, Michelle, I just did Much Ado 2 years ago on global stage. Yes. She's going to Park.
Oh, that's so great. I love that.
I love Beatrice.
I do too. Yeah, and Michelle, we're going to be doing you're going to be getting the email for the onboarding, which is next Monday, and we will be talking about your games then and what games you're playing. So you will be choosing a game, and that would be a great game, to play. So we like you going for your dreams, because here's what I found out. Here, you guys, if I told you right now there was $1 million buried in your apartment, you would be like ripping up the carpet, you would be whatever it took to find that $1 million. But if I tell you that your career is buried in your apartment, you're like, well, I might not get it. I heard only the lucky people get it, right? And so you've got to attack your your career like you would attack that $1 million, because you know it's there. If you believe you're going to get it, then you'll get it.
Exactly.
And so that's why we really started pushing this game a couple of years ago, right? So we could get, we could, you know, that you could really focus on that thing, because when you have a thing that you want, then you're like, okay, I tried that. Okay, I tried this. I tried that. Like, you know, I tore down the curtains. I ripped up the carpet. I looked in the refrigerator. You know, all these things you did to get the $1 million. It's the same thing. All these things I did to get Much Ado at the Globe, right? Or wherever, right? To do that.
Hold on. Richard said, I thought my agent would get me work, but crickets. Yes, because that's what we learned. Dory, you want to be in a series like Arcane? I like a live action series like Arcane. Is Arcane animated? Am I wrong?
I think it's animated.
I think it's animated. Dory,
yeah,
are you?
You know, wouldn't it be nice to be one of the people on The Simpsons?
Just a dream.
I auditioned for a couple of those animated series over the years. That was fun. Like, I like the adult animated series. Those were fun.
They're the best.
I auditioned for this woman once on this, I forget what it was, but it was like she had, like, they said her character had a huge butt. So she had to turn sideways to get into the trailer that she lived in. So I was making the casting director, I was in the room, and the casting director was laughing so hard because I'm in front of the mic and I'm like, well, let me see if I can get around here. And I had my hands out here like I was touching my big butt. It was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, get her down. There's so much stuff that just came through. First of all, Dory, the fact that you were primarily a voice actor for live acting, you'd like to be the subject matter expert on the stand for Law and Order. With all that background that you have, yes, you should be the subject matter expert on the stand. Hopefully, I will be the person that everyone wants to put in jail, and then we could just be on the same episode together.
Adam says, my old workshop teacher shared lots of agent and casting directors' emails to me. Any advice on what I should do now? Yes. You are going to start your, like Adam, we can talk about that on Monday on the onboarding, and we'll talk about it on the mastermind. You're going to have your list, right, of your customers. And we give you our list to start with. We have a database that we give you that you have access to, that you can download. You're going to add your emails to that list and begin to create your own database, right? And that's what you're going to do, right? The agents are separate. They're not on your database because they are back of the house. They work for you. We're talking about your customers. We're going to create a database with your customers. And Adam, you can go look at, I think it's Actor Tech. It talks about, that the onboarding on Monday is 3 to 5 East Coast time. We're going to send an email tomorrow. And if you can't make that, we can find a time to personally onboard you. That's not a problem. But it's good to come to the group because we all meet each other and we all choose our games together. We go through, and so there's a course called Actor Tech, Adam, where we teach you about CRMs, which are customer relation management software, and or you can just use a Google spreadsheet, but you want to start your list somewhere, like in an Excel spreadsheet, in a notebook, it doesn't matter, because you want to keep track of every time you reach out to these people. So save those emails. We're going to use them for sure. Those are going to be the people that, that we go after for you, that you're going to go after.
Dory, thank you for that. I appreciate it. I look forward to having, I just want to be the bad girl gone good. That's my new feeling. Anyway, I see, whatchamacallit? Kat said it's a bit of a bad example. I don't think it's a bad example because I have a similar situation to you, because it's the things that have already been done, but I've started to realize I would love to play the roles Emma Watson has, Hermione and Belle, and also the girl in Perks of Being a Wallflower. I definitely need to work out what this means for role aspirations going forward. So, Kat, Margot Robbie is taking on my job. She's making out Leonardo DiCaprio. She got Harley Quinn. She was going to do Tank Girl. She's, Wuthering Heights. Like, I very much am aligned with what everything Margot Robbie's doing. and she's got the career that I want. But I think a great way to figure out how you can discover what that means, look at the different roles and see what game they're playing. Like, what are the different roles that they're going after? Where do they go over? Like, what, they're all the characters just mentioned, Hermione, Belle, and Percy being a Wallflower. They're all very like studious. They're all very meek. They're all very like have an interesting strength about them that people aren't expecting. I mean, that's what I'm saying when it comes to brand. If that's what you see yourself as, start pulling out the adjectives from those characters and seeing which ones resonate with you. Because like, I know for me, oh, thanks, Karina. Oh, definitely. Thank you so much. Come next time. I would definitely recommend for you just like doing that. Cause I'm in the middle of writing my agent pitch and my new casting director pitch. And Valorie doesn't know this, but I'm going to ask her to help me with it later. But the thing is that, I think what's important is, why do you want these things? You don't want to do Hermione and Belle and Percy being Wallflower because Emma Watson's doing it. Those are roles that you relate to. I love Beauty and the Beast. Belle is my favorite Disney movie. So, which explains so much. So yeah, no, I think that's the thing to do, because you're going to be your own artist. Okay, let's see. Kat said, yeah, no, guys, I'm telling you, branding, for those that have signed up for Breakthrough Track, definitely, if you haven't signed up, sign up now. You're going to get access to Biz School, right? And they get access to the branding course. And I would definitely take that first, so you guys can understand what you're attracted to, and whether you're attracted to it because it's something exciting or it's something that you resonate with because it's part of your brand. I'm never going to be Elle Woods, but I definitely would be Fairuza Balkan. I mean, the girl from The Craft, the
girl that was the lesbian.
Yes,
because you're such a lesbian.
I just want to play a lesbian.
I've played so many of them.
I really just, my dream in life to play a lesbian. Richard, you're not old. You're seasoned and well vinted.
Yes.
What's the girl that played the lead in The Craft? Not Fairuza Balkan, not the girl who ends up being the good girl at the end. She was doing Empire Records at the same time, but she's great. She's also quirky and weird and a badass. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, guys. Like, you start pulling things from that. But don't get overwhelmed by branding. I know it could be like a big thing, but if anything, guys, we take away from today is definitely sign up for the Breakthrough Track, guys. The fact that you're getting access to it at $97 means you get to start with Actors Fast Track. You get to get all the UGC stuff that's going to help you make money in the first month, so you'll make it back anyway. And then on top of that, you're going to get to be a part of the community and learn and have access to so much more stuff. Yeah,
absolutely. Yay. Okay, so we're coming towards the end of our session here. So I want to go back on what we talked about today. It's like what we had to offer. So definitely. The user-generated content course, we have 2 people teaching it that are making 6 figures. We actually have the other teacher is making $250,000 this year. It is a way to make money. I wish I would have had this when I was getting out of acting school. We have the past courses we've taught recorded. They come with everything, the book. That is $97. But if you want to get that plus the live class that we're going to teach in August, then it's $297. So you can get the recordings for $97, or you can get everything, including the live class, for $297.
That's 3 classes.
Okay. That's 3 classes where you will be able to ask questions. You'll be inside Actors Biz School getting feedback on your homework that you will be doing. So we're offering that. Now, if you want to get all of that and join us for a year to get the career of your dreams, that is only $97 a month for a year. If you want to pay in full, it's $997, right? That's our Breakthrough Track. And those are the things that we've been talking about today. Like that, UGC is one revenue stream in your business. generally for most working actors, we have more than one revenue stream. So I have commercials as a revenue stream. Like I have the highest grossing commercial that I've ever had running since last year. And I also have my residuals because I've done a ton of TV and film. So those as an actor are my two revenue streams. Early in my career, I made a living doing regional theater and commercials. So generally through my whole career, I've always had multiple streams of revenue because there's all different ways to make money as an actor, right? There's so many more than there used to be. Just alone in voiceover. Oh my God. We just had someone get the German voice of Microsoft.
Wow.
Right? Which paid him $75,000. He probably should have done a better job of negotiating that. But I'm just saying. Anyway, but he's going to make $75,000 be doing that. Right? Yeah, Michelle, great. Michelle did it last year. Yes, I remember you were in it. Right.
I think it's 7:50, guys. I think that, do you want to announce the next winner?
Yes. So I think it's Dory.
Yeah, Dory. Dory, your time has come, Dory.
Dory, you just won the 1 hour with me. We gave away 2. So you won the 1 hour. Congratulations, Dory.
Yeah, Dory, I think you're going to get a huge amount of resources from your time with Valorie. It's going to be awesome.
I'm excited to meet with you, Dory. We're going to have a good time together. So, yay. Yay.
Yeah. Congratulations, Dory. Congratulations, Dave, and everyone who won today. Now, guys, remember, we do live shows 4 times a month. We're going to be, if you signed up today in StreamYard, you're going to get access to every time we go live. You'll get notified, and I'll have special guests soon. I'll do more giveaways. And we got some great new things coming up in August. So if you have any more questions, guys, please let us know, especially if you want to get access to these great deals with these courses. Trust me when I say they're really awesome, and they're taught by people in Actors Fast Track who are making money.
Yeah, making a lot of money.
A lot of money.
A lot of money. And you know what's fun? I helped Mike, the one who's making $250,000. I coached him last week on a Southern accent because he got a call back for a film that had a Southern accent, and he was on school and he was saying, "Who can help me?" I'm like, "I can help you. I'm really good at that."
Yeah.
So Mike does so much for us. He brings so much value to Actors Fast Track. I was like, "Yeah, I'll coach you on the accent," and hope it went well. He was going to let me know how it went. So we're excited for that. Yeah, good.
Each other, guys. So honestly, if you do anything from today, guys, make sure you either get on Valerie's calendar or sign up for the Breakthrough Track, guys. It's $97 a month. It's literally less than you're probably buying milk in Manhattan for a month. So, guys, if you have any questions, please let us know. We're going to be done in a few more minutes. And I really hope that everyone got the chance to learn a little bit more today between pitching and also how to make money as an actor. Because, guys, we have our UGC course coming up, and we do still have that UGC course available, the live stream version. When you're going to be there, you get to ask questions in real time. I'm teaching it, so if you have anything there that you want to know, have me review your stuff publicly. I could do that. Get a lot more personal access. Again, Richard wants to know what's included in the 97 again.
The 97 a month?
Yeah.
Oh, so much, Richard. Here we go. Okay. So with our Breakthrough Track, we do 3 masterminds a month, right? They're 2 hours each time. 2 of them, I bring a topic to the table. Might be branding, pitching, getting an agent, how to keep track, time management, mindset. We talk about that, and then people pipe in and ask questions. It's like an acting class, but it's a business of acting class. And then once a month, we bring a special guest. So we've had the showrunner for Lucifer. We've had one of the head writers for NCIS. We had the executive producer of 911. We had Sam Anderson, one of the leads from Amanda Land. We've had influencers. And so we have 3 2-hour classes a month that are taught live. And if you can't make it, they are recorded and sent out to you. Then we have an entire Actors Biz School with over 15 courses in it that come with workbooks, everything from branding to the actor to Get, Keep, and Fire Your Agent, to Chat GBT for actors, to vertical content, to marketing for actors, sales for actors. Then
Contracts,
we also get access to our database where we've collected over the last 15 years emails and information for casting directors, producers, and writers that we give you. You also get to attend one of our retreats. We do 3 a year, and you get your choice of which one you would like to. It is not in person. It is, again, everything is virtual. And we bring special guests to our retreats to work on specific things. And a lot of times the actors tell me what they want, right? They'll be like, can you bring someone to talk in about time management or headshots or whatever? So I bring different guests in. And today, if you buy, you also get the UGC course, the $297 course, and all the recordings from past courses. And that's
for $97 a month, or you can pay
$97 a month.
And if you pay in full today, you also get 2 extra meetings with Valorie one-on-one.
Yes.
So, yeah.
And we also have a platform school where our Actors Biz School lives, where it's also like it's its own Facebook. So all of our clients communicate there, and they ask questions there and that. Yeah,
guys, there's lots of great stuff happening in Biz School, and also like the community. We always help each other get emails and stuff. So definitely hope to see some of you guys there in the upcoming weeks. And we're going to be done in 4 minutes. I'm so sad, but we will let you guys know when our next lives will be. And the upcoming ones, I'm going to have some Actors Fast Track rock stars come in and chat, so you can not only just hear us talk about it, but hear about people that have come through and become stars. Last week we had Tosh Jordan.
Jordan was amazing.
We love him. And then we're going to have some more people coming on. I think I'm going to have James Hallett come on in a period of time. But I think that, guys, it's important for you guys to realize we do practice what we preach. We are all working actors. Valorie is a working actor with a plethora of things, and we want to just show you what we paid forward. Guys, it's all about paying it forward. So let us know if you have any other chances. If you want to know how to access those links again for any of the products from today, we can put it in the chat, or you can scan this awesome QR code that's over here and get it started. So Richard, do you have any more questions? Does that make sense to you?
Are we good?
Annie, thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you. Yes. Amazing. Perfect. So Richard, let us know if you're planning on signing up, because then I'm going to make sure we keep an eye out for you, because we want to know that you came from our StreamYard. A new live show.
Yeah.
Live.
Yeah. You can always email me at valorie@actorsfasttrack.com if you want to get on the phone with me or the Zoom with me and find out a little bit more about our programs and all of that, for sure. Right. So
definitely
put my email in the chat for Richard. That would be great. So we have that. And so if you want to get on the calendar with me, then we can do that. Okay.
Adam says weekly accountability. Home Valorie doesn't.
No, Adam Rose, that's our Rising Star and A-lister. The weekly accountability is our Rising Star and A-lister program. But now you're in the family, Adam. So we will be making offers throughout the year. If you do want to step up, you get a huge discount, like a huge discount.
Yeah, guys. If you just become part of the community, trust me, you can get a lot of freebies. Yeah.
But you will have accountability on the masterminds. Trust me.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to go off TikTok. Bye, TikTok.
Bye, TikTok.
See ya.
Thanks, everyone, for joining, and I hope you guys come to the next one. Is there any specific things that you guys want to learn on the next one? Because I'm going to run it, and I'm going to find you a special guest. So is there anything in particular anyone is really dying to learn about?
We have some amazing people that want to join us, which is really, really cool.
We're very excited.
Yeah. We need to get we have some such great clients. And I love how our clients just come back around and
all the time
to say, yeah, it's
all
really,
the time.
really, really good.
And they always learn something new, and they always come back.
Yeah.
Voiceover, perfect. Voiceover stuff. I think we have a couple voiceover actors that have gotten really successful. So yeah, we could talk about voiceover.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go into the Rolodex of success. All right, guys. Well, if you want to meet with Valorie, go email her. I put her email in the chat, valorie@actorsfasttrack.com. Again, all the links are pinned if you want to get any of the items today, the UGC, the live UGC, the breakthrough track, all that stuff. And again, we will see you next time. Thank you for hanging out with us. We know we're still burning on the oil of Pitch Fest, and you guys have been amazing. And thank you so much for all your questions. So we'll see you next time, guys. Bye.
Bye.